Ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Please take a seat. Blackthorn is ready to rock and roll. Ankit, where are you, man?
Yeah.
Ankit. So, yeah, there he is. So, the first time we did YeurDreamin, we had Josh up here doing the demo jam. This year, we couldn't afford Josh anymore. So we decided to go with Ankit. He's his first time here, so be very, very nice to him. Give him an applause. In fact, give him an applause right now.
Thank you.
I've spoken to some of the sponsors, and to be honest, I think Ankit's more nervous than they are. So we'll make it happen. So Ankit, come on up.
Thank you.
Here's a trophy for the winner. You describe the things.
Yeah.
Over to you, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
There we go.
Cheers. So the Europeans always outsourcing things to Indians. That's not new, right? Right.
You're a German.
Yeah. Now I'm a German. Took a while. That was also. Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? Good? Yeah. That was a really good woo. I don't have to do it again. The weather's good. It's pretty warm, right?
Just for you.
Yeah. No, I think the American Ohana brought it. I heard that they bring the sun to the Europe, but they also brought the heat, right? Anyways, are you having a good time? Yeah? Yeah, I'm very relaxed in this YeurDreamin because, not we are in Amsterdam, but because I'm relaxed because I'm not doing any presentations this time. So, as you see, yeah, so today we are going to do, so everybody knows here, demo jam. Who doesn't know what's a demo jam? See, very mature cloud. Oh, there are some. Well, Demo Jam is here where we give the opportunities to our sponsors who will come here and display their product. And it'll just be a demo, no slides, no recordings, like live demo. Everybody gets 3 minutes. I'm going to keep the time. And before we begin, a huge round of applause for our sponsors. So we have diamond sponsors, Own Backup. We have platinum sponsors, PDF Butler, Kona Search, Flare, Revenue Grid, and we have gold sponsor, Blackthorn and Provar. Please go to this strand. A big round of applause for our sponsors. Without them, this will not be possible, right? So first up, we have Blackthorn, we have Jin, and we have Gibran. So, everybody talks about India and Pakistan. Well, this is Indian-Pakistan friendship pure, So, yeah. So, guys, it's 3 minutes. You know the drill. Yeah? Are you ready? Yeah. Well, yeah. So Jin, they are from Blackthorn. And just a second. That was my bad. Yeah. One time. Yeah, so Blackthorn Events is focused on enhancing return on investment strategies by providing a tool that allows organizations to create and manage events directly out of Salesforce. Whatever the business objectives of these events, Blackthorn provides users with insights and actionable data on attendees to measure and accelerate the achievement of these goals. Right, guys? So I'll set the clock to 3 minutes. And 3, 2, 1, here we go.
Okay, so how do we help you increase the return on your events? Let's start by showing you how Blackthorn can help you create events directly out of Salesforce using the Event Wizard. So whether you're a first-time Salesforce user or a seasoned trailblazer, the Event Wizard makes it super easy to create events directly out of Salesforce.
Thanks, Gibran. Let's build an event. First, you need to give your event a name and a start and end date. And what's really good here is that we have this function which you can clone from similar events, so you can make this process as seamless and fast as possible. Next up, we give you different UIs. We give you 3 different templates that you can choose from, or you can bring your own CSS to where you can add your own branding to maximize the page here. At the next stage, we're going to add the details and any photographs that you want to upload to the page. Most importantly, we're going to give you the opportunity to add your streaming service here, so you can be in person or virtual. Also, at this point, we're going to give you the opportunity where you can add post-event surveys. At this next point, you can upload details about your speakers and different sessions. At the next stage, we're going to give you the opportunity to add different ticket types, whether they're free, whether they're paid for, whether they are different tiers, and different timing date times. And finally, the opportunity so you can add a donation or purchase a product while you're engaged in the registration experience. Most importantly, you can drive your attendees to this event from any account, contact, or campaign record that you already have within Salesforce.
Great. So let's register for this event. So I click on Get Tickets here. All of these ticket types, all of these custom questions are coming directly out of Salesforce. So when I respond, I'm filling out fields that exist in Salesforce already. So let's look at the data. What happens when someone registers for an event? An attendee record is created which captures registration and attendance status, but most importantly, also responses to the custom questions that you asked during the registration process. If I click on the contact, I get a complete view of this contact's event history, all the events they've registered for or attended in the past, and I can report on my event data next to my other organizational metrics as well. So whether you're a non-profit organization running events to attract donations or engage your members, or a university running virtual or in-person open days to recruit students, what is your event strategy today? How are you measuring the performance of your events? And what plans do you have in place to increase the impact of those events? If you're interested to know how Blackthorn can help, please come and talk to us. Thank you.
Thank you, Blackthorn. Next up, we have PDF Butler. So PDF Butler is here. Igor and his team, Ignacio, both from but different regions. So PDF Butler, with PDF Butler, any admin can quickly respond to any business need concerning lightning-fast document generation and digital signature. In this demo jam, they will show you how, as an admin, you can easily update PDF Butler configurations. You can easily configurations to meet business needs. You can keep calm while the business is in stress. Are you ready? I beg your pardon? Oh, yes, you do. Sorry.
Hello.
It's a small room. Okay. All right, so 3, 2, 1. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
I'm very sorry, but we're going to start with a slide. We have a forward-looking statement, but we have a very special one. Not the one from Salesforce. We actually say, hey, what we're showing you here today is how we work in production on our own systems. So you can definitely make sure that you base your purchasing decisions on this demo. Okay, let's go for the demo jam. So everybody knows an opportunity, how it works in Salesforce, and that's great for your sales users. They can register all the data, but in the end, you want to get a document, a quote, a contract out to your customer. That's what you need from Salesforce. So we can do that in a single click, generate our quote. Okay, normally that goes much faster. So normally that takes like a second, but it was here like 3 seconds, but still it's a super fast. So super fast generation. And what you can see, this is not just a black and white document. This is really a document where we focus on the branding that we have. We have all the information there. We make sure all the information to make your purchasing decision is in this document. We describe our products, and of course we have our pricing also in there set correctly. Cool. We have a document, sounds great, but what we want to do is we want to send this document out to our customers. We can just click a button, send it out for mailing. We can actually send it out for signing directly from here, but what we're going to do is actually edit the email before we send it out. So we took a Lightning email template, we have our document attached to this template, and we're now going to send out this document via Salesforce and actually do something custom, something personal to our for our mail. So let's click the send button. As you can see, this is the default activity from Salesforce, and of course an activity will be registered that this mail is sent out correctly. So check out the mail, everything is there, the document is attached, all in just like 2 clicks, and it took like 5 or 10 seconds to complete that entire process. Cool, very nice, but still too much work for our sales team. They don't like clicking 2 buttons. Too much work. So we want to automate something. Let's go and check out the flow where you can just directly from Salesforce call PDF Butler. And in this flow, we actually gonna do 2 things, generate a document and send it out for digital signature. Okay, Setup is super easy. We can just guide you in the flow. You have to provide a couple of information there, and of course set your record ID, and then okay, and then you click the button to activate it. Okay, you have to do first save as. Okay, so now we're going to activate it, and from there we're actually going to just change now the status of our opportunity, send it out, and that should actually run our flow. Everything went well. We have now a sign request in Salesforce. That's our digital signature tool, and you can follow up everything. All the data is in Salesforce. You have a complete status on what your customer is doing, and of course an activity and an audit trail all there.
Thank you, Igor. Thank you so much. And now the next one is Kona Search. Do you know Igor is from Belgium? Like, I thought Igor would be like Polish or Russian, but he's from Belgium. Yeah. So, Kona Search, you can choose whichever side you want. Which one is your lucky side? Well, okay. So maybe Flare, do you want to go next and then you can change? Yeah, Flare, yeah, come on up. So Flare is a complete HR platform built on top of Salesforce designed to help professionalize HR departments by creating efficient HR processes. Flare saves your employees time. They automate your HR from recruiting and onboarding to time management and payrolls, less time spent on manual tasks, more time for core business activities. The team at Flare recognizes that every company is different and unique. With Flare, you can easily customize the application according to your needs, no matter if you have 10 or 10,000 employees. In Flare, you'll find all of your HR work in one place, directly on Salesforce. So we have Evgeny. Yeah, we have Evgeny, and we have Nico. Is it working?
Yes.
But I'm here.
1, 2, 3.
Is it? Yeah. So both are working. This is also, I think, their first demo jam ever, so be nice to them. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, I'm Nico. I'm a candidate for Flare and applied for the Salesforce consultant position.
Hi, Nico. Nice to meet you. How are you?
Great, thank you.
Yeah, I think you already hired, so let's open you.
Yay! Okay, so how do I start my onboarding process then?
Yeah, you can create a Flare candidate with one click. Just click Save, and you are here. And let's start your onboarding process. This is, we prepared one awesome onboarding. And it's here.
Wow, okay. Also, I see my customized profile on Flare already with my picture included. So how do I start monitor my tasks?
So this is our employee hub for employees, so they can do everything here, so they can track their time, see their absences, and do onboarding. This is your list.
Okay, so this is my task for awesome onboarding. Let's have a look what I have to complete. Jump 3 times, handshake with Ankit, enter vacation days, upload your best Salesforce certificate, and learn Dutch, for Salesforce is awesome. Okay, let's directly jump in. Jump 3 times. Okay, so in progress, task completed. The second one, do a handshake with Ankit. Second task completed. What's the next one? Enter vacation days. Yeah, let's have a look. We do that in progress. That's the one. Learn Dutch for Salesforce is awesome. And okay, what's there? Salesforce is geweldig. Yeah? Okay, and last but not least, upload a picture. Come on, guys, do one picture with me. Smile. Okay, we're gonna upload that in a second. But pooh, that was really exhausting, all these onboarding tasks. I think I need some vacation days.
Yeah, go for it, Nico.
Okay, so I directly open the employee hub on my phone and would request some vacation days.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. Yes, done.
Yeah, let's look at here as well. Wow, it's a really long vacation. 25 days. You just started, Nico.
Yes, but the onboarding was exhausting, so I hope that's fine.
Yeah, you can do this with flair.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice. I think they did it pretty well for the first time. Good. By the way, this is also my first time, so you all are my first as a demo jam host. As a demo jam host.
You're also doing good.
Thank you. Thank you. So now we have Kona Search. We have the CEO, founder of Kona, Andrew and Pete. And Kona Search is an App Exchange certified full text search application for Salesforce that accelerates business operations by automating the flow of information into and out of business processes. Kona searches attachments as part of their parent objects, even if the attachments sit in other systems such as Microsoft SharePoint. The results are displayed in the custom search pages you can build yourself using their Studio tool. Their client depends on Kona to search information that runs their business better than you can do. Drop by their stand, actually drop by everybody's stand. Are you ready, Andrew?
Not yet.
Okay.
All right. Present.
No? I have some facts about Amsterdam I can talk to people about.
First
Okay.
of all, I just wanted to say that we have to follow that last guy, those couple of guys. Those guys are really good.
Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, they just raised the bar.
Can everybody see this? Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay, just quick question. Do you know how much tons of chocolate Belgium produces every year? So we talked a lot about Amsterdam and Holland, but we should, we should not say that anymore. But, you know, this is also a Benelux group. How much chocolate does Belgium produce? Any guesses? I beg your pardon?
Fewer than Salesforce consultants.
Yeah. Well, it's 220,000 tons of chocolate.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Is the second mic around here somewhere?
No.
Did I not say that with real
yeah.
feeling?
Kevin took it. Are we all feeling very gezellig here? Yeah? Sehr schön. All right. 3, 2, 1, there you go.
Hey, Andrew. What's up? What's up? You know, I'm missing 1 million from the general ledger. You know, if they found out about that, I will be toast. You know, black toast.
Oh, well, gee, that ain't good. Well, I'll tell you what, though, we can help because we search everything.
Yeah, well, it can be anywhere, you know. Where are you going to find it? You'll have to search everywhere.
Well, let's start with your accounts, and you probably have a lot of your contracts as files attached to your accounts, right? So let's run a search, and let's just say that we'll look for everything done in the last 6 months, and we'll look for 1 million.
Okay, you know, but that can be anywhere. That's like searching in a black hole, huh?
Yeah, you know, you use SharePoint too, don't you?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, and we all love SharePoint with Salesforce.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I hear some laughing. Here's the thing. We're going to look through your SharePoint documents because we search everything, even if it was sitting in SharePoint.
Everything?
Everything. So let's take a look and see what we find here. Aha! We found a contract agreement. Big Bird LLC will be offered a discount of $1 million for Project Phoenix.
Project Phoenix? Phoenix? What is that? Never heard about it.
Well, it's your company, but let's find out. Let's take a look for Project Phoenix. And there's a note that was attached to the account record, and it says Project Phoenix, AKA Firebird, will be discounted from the sum of the total amount.
Wow, what is this Firebird thing about?
Well, let's find that too. So now we're going to find anything that has the word Firebird within 10 words of the word Phoenix. And we're going to look through the notes in SharePoint again, and look what we found. We found an email that contained a zip file that contained a PDF, and it says it was from Barry Smith. He says, I'll get our company to pay for it as part of your contract.
Mystery solved. Barry did it.
That's right, Barry did it. He works for you.
So how did you find it?
Well, we searched through the email, we searched through the SharePoint, we searched through your notes, we searched through everything as part of the account record, and we found Barry's little comment that came back here.
Thank you very much, Andrew, because it would have taken me ages to find that.
Well, you know why we can do that? Because we search everything. And I want to close up because we have, what, 5 seconds. We do actually have a search page with a demo which we can show you, and here it is. It's a search page that actually runs. And here is a search that just says, I want to find everybody in my company who has a $2 billion market cap, and
I think you're on a
they're
different
diverse.
screen. It doesn't show. It's a different screen. Okay. But go to Kona Search, and then you can, like, they're there in the booth, and then you can definitely have a live demo. Thank you, Kona Search. Thank you for your time. Next up, we have Revenue Grid. Are you here? Revenue Grid. So yeah, so Revenue Grid is a company with Ukrainian roots. If you want one of these badges, and they have a lot of pins, I think you should definitely go, and you can also see how you can support Ukrainian humanitarian services. I think they're doing a very good job over there. Today we have Alex, who's going to present. So Revenue Grid is facilitating how your team generates growing revenue is a top priority for every business. Facilitating how your team generates growing revenue is a top priority for every business. Revenue Grid helps companies automate engagement, put more of their business data to use, and maximize revenue. We give users simple tools that save time every day, improve sales success, and become a natural part of work. Are you ready, Alex?
Yep, it's my first time too, by the way, so
Oh,
it's like a lot of
so
first-comers.
So many virgins. Okay. We are in Europe, we can say that. It's not America. All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go.
All right, so I've recently been approached by one of my Salesforce admins, one of our customers, and he said, Alex, can you help me? My VP of sales asked me to generate the report for him for all the opportunities of our salespeople and tell me which of those opportunities are we going to close. I'm not a fortune teller, how can I tell him that? And I said, look, we have a solution for you. So when you look at the screen, it's a typical screen that you would see in your Salesforce, right? How can you know which of those opportunities are going to close this quarter? Is it better? So Revenue Grid is able to tell you, based on your internal work processes and best practices, which opportunities in your pipeline are real and which need attention. So in red, we have those that are at risk, yellow need attention, and obviously green are in good standing. So we have a client, Heisenberg Group, one of our drug dealers. I didn't tell you that. So seems like $500,000 deal, not a lot for druggers, but closing tomorrow. And yet we have said that this is at risk. Why is it at risk? Here we have the activity trends, and you can notice that there's not a lot of communication going on since like April. So we're not going to close the deal tomorrow if we haven't been speaking to Mr. White for almost 2 months. Now, we have a different example, a different opportunity, Stark Industries with Tony Stark, the Iron Man. Now, we see a lot of activities here, a lot of communication, and yet our system says this is at risk. And you start asking yourself, why is it at risk? So you look down for signals, and it tells you why. It tells you that the decision maker has not responded for 30 days despite 4 follow-ups. Moreover, from LinkedIn, we know that the decision maker has left the company. And you start wondering, who is that decision maker? And we have something what we call relationship chart. So this is our salesperson. He's speaking to Spider-Man, Peter Parker, who obviously went on his mission and left the company of Tony Stark. So, yes, you then see another person in our company, Kimberly Clark, and she's with Tony Stark, the owner of the Stark Industries. So all that Tony needs is just to, Michael needs is just to ask Kimberly to introduce him to Tony Stark and seal the deal. So that way, when you look at the pipeline, you know exactly what deals are at good standing, only 15% of them, not very well, and what are at risk, 50%.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, Alex. Next up, we have Provar, who are the second last group. Everybody has Whova app installed on your phones, right? Because we're going to need that later to vote for these folks. So if you don't have the Whova app installed, please install it right now. You want to use this side? You can choose. Yeah, whichever way you want. Right. Prova pairs. So,
Hello.
Hoover apps, please install so that you're ready for voting. Kevin is ensuring that everybody can be able to vote later. Prova. Prova pairs intuitive testing solutions, including Prova Test Builder and Prova Test Manager, with world-class service to help teams capitalize on their Salesforce investment. Its comprehensive suite of testing products is designed to improve release agility, drive down system defects, and advance innovation, meeting people at every stage in their journey, from the individual manual tester to comprehensive QA teams with automated workflows. Visit provatesting.com or just meet them at the booth, right? So it's Gerant and Andrew. Did I say it right?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Is that on? Yep.
Yeah, with the aunts. If I have a son, I will call him Gerant. I just like the name. Gerant. All right. 3, 2, 1, and off you go.
Hi, we would like to show you how we're going to fix a deployment failure in less than 3 minutes. So before the demo jam, what we did was set up a release in Salesforce DevOps Center that automatically executed the test cases in Prova, a test manager, and we now got a Slack message that's appeared on Grant's screen. Grant, what are we going to do about it?
Hi, everybody. Yeah, we got our favorite messaging tool here. So I'm just going to review dashboard. That's going to bring up something called Test Manager. So anyone who knows Prova, we are famous for test automation, but this is our test management product on Salesforce. And what we can see is our error, which is in red. If we click through to that, we can see that we get to find out quite quickly what is it that failed, because you've got to imagine we've got to get this release out. So we click through, lots of information in here. It tells us which environments that failed in. We can see what the execution history is. And if we look at the last execution, we're seeing that this is the offending one. And I need this fixed. So we've got defects here. We've got links to Jira, et cetera, et cetera. Now, one thing we've also got is the error. Now, the way to really dig in now and understand what we can do to get this release going again is to actually run this test. So this is Prova Test Builder. On the right-hand side, we can see where our test is up to. And I'm just going to run it, and you'll see Prova is adept at actually driving the UI. We can do API testing as well, but that's just driving all the different fields. Now, what I'm expecting to happen here is it will fail the same way as it failed with our overnight execution or when the prompted execution came from DevOps Center. And what we'll notice on this particular test, it's called Assert Validation. So it's not that it fails when it hits save, it's the fact the validation rule we're thinking is wrong. So we can see on the right-hand side, our guy over here, I'm hoping it goes wrong. Let's see, demo gods are friendly. Yes, we went wrong, that's good. If we right-click on here, what we're able to do is actually fix this on the fly, and we're able to do that by realizing, well, what was it trying to assert? It was checking that it was 2 million, it's only 1 million. Let's go back and update that on the go, and we can kick that off at save and do, which is quite a nice feature that we can actually continue to quite quickly resolve things this way. The last thing it's going to do, of course, is just update ourselves back in Test Manager, where we can sort of see the visual evidencing around our execution. And that is by going back to our Salesforce Product Test Manager, we can see our dashboard. And in our dashboard, if I hit refresh, we'll notice, well, I hope, again, we'll see it go green. And at that point, we can go back in and into our Slack message, kick off our deployment again, and we'll see DevOps Center launch us again. So saving us hours, hopefully.
Amazing. So thank you, Garant, for doing that amazing demo. If you would like to talk to us, we're in the expo area, and come and talk to us about the #1 test automation and management solution for Salesforce. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gerant. Thank you, Andrew. So now we have own backup. The team, that's Lucinda and Alice. Yeah, so Hoover app ready? Because this is the last demo, Kevin. Hoover, this is the last demo, and then everybody can vote, right? Okay. Yeah. So Own Backup is the leading SaaS data protection provider for Salesforce, proactively protecting you from losing access to the mission-critical SaaS data that drives your business through capabilities like data security, backup and recovery, archiving and sandbox seeding, Wow, they do a lot. OwnBackup protects critical cloud data for more than 5,000 businesses worldwide and is the top-ranked backup and restore ISV on Salesforce App Exchange with over 450 five-star reviews and counting. Today we have Lucinda and Bigwood and Alice Fisher. They'll be doing, are you girls ready? Yeah, please. It's for you.
Yes, ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, off you go.
Oh.
Oh, something.
Let me change the...
No pressure at all. Are you folks enjoying the Stroop waffles here? Yeah. Does anyone know the origins of Stroop waffle? No. Okay. Still not ready? Should I tell them? Okay. So according to Dutch culinary folklore, Stroop waffles were first made in Gouda, either during the late 18th century or the early 19th century, by bakers repurposing scraps and crumbs by sweetening them with syrup. Yeah, now you know. So it was around 1810 to 1840, so 150 years ago.
You know, they're a diamond sponsor, so we'll give them the freedom.
Yeah, sure.
They get what they want there.
All right.
Why we need a
Another trivia question. So which other city has canals like Amsterdam in Europe? And which city do you think has more canals? Amsterdam or... And how many more? 15. You were close. So Amsterdam has around 165 canals and Venice had 150. So you beat them to it.
Are they good yet?
They are still. Are you happy? You can also look the other side. They both are the same. So it's flickering. Do you have another second laptop?
I was about to say, let's go with it.
Go with it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the spirit. Brownie points for that. 3, 2, 1, off you go.
So hi everyone, I'm Lucinda.
And I'm Alice.
And in the next 3 minutes, we're going to be taking you through our fabulous presentation. So Alice, please can you pull that up for us?
Yes, certainly. Let me just get our campaign that's got our lovely fact sheet. Oh my God.
Sorry, just go through.
It's not here.
Sorry, we're having a real technical issue this morning.
Double technical issue. When did you last see it?
It's yesterday morning.
Yesterday morning.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Let's not panic. Let's check the backups.
Yeah. That's why we're here.
We always need a backup plan. Okay, so I'm going to go over to our independent own backup app, and here's where we can see a multi-org dashboard of all our environments. I'm going to go into our own backup production data backup, and I'm going to look specifically for our campaign. In this visual graph, I can see all the data changes, so I can look within the last 7 days, and I can see exactly where data's changed, and okay. There was a campaign removed yesterday. Lucinda, any reason why?
May have been doing some data cleansing last night.
Data cleansing right before the demo jam?
I mean, why would you give a sales exec admin rights? I'm so sorry.
Yes, well, lucky for you, us admins using a backup solution, we can go right into the latest backup and we can search for the object that was deleted, in this sense, the campaigns, and I can see exactly what was deleted. Why don't I kick off a restore job to get this campaign back into Salesforce?
Amazing. So what's key to own backup here is that we recover the records and all the relationships. So even though I've deleted one campaign, I've also deleted all of my attachments, and that would be where our campaign's at.
So why don't I kick off the restore job to get this campaign back into Salesforce? It's going to take a minute or two to execute.
Awesome. So whilst we're here, why don't we show our search and find functionality?
Ooh, yes,
it's a great way to search through the archives.
Fantastic idea. So with our find functionality, we can search across any record or attachments across any of our backups. So Lucinda, you said you're doing this data cleanup yesterday. Why don't we search that particular backup to find that campaign?
Great. And as you can see, we're selecting a very specific timeline here, and we'll be able to show anything that's related. And here, hopefully, this is where our record will be. Fantastic. So how about we go back to the restore job?
Yes, let me go back to Salesforce. Let's refresh this, get this back in the system, research the campaign. Yes, there it is. There's the campaign, there's all the children, and here's the attachment.
Amazing. So within 3 minutes, within 3 minutes, we're able to analyze, find, and restore. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Big applause for our sponsors and for Ankit.
Thank you.
Thank
you. My learning is don't drink sparkling water when you're doing this, because somebody was giving like a demo and I had to burp and I was like, this will not look good. So don't drink sparkling water. That's the learning.
So everyone needs to open up their Hoover. You've got it all downloaded, I guess.
Open up their Hoover.
Your Hoover.
Okay.
Your Hoover, not mine. Your Hoover. Open up your Hoover. If you go to the agenda, you click on the demo jam and click on the polls.
And now we will have 2 winners.
Yes. You click on the polls, and that's where you select it. So go ahead.
Yeah, so we are going to have 2 winners. The first winner is the winner of the demo jam overall. And the second app that you have to choose is which app are you most likely to implement, like out of all these apps here. So we're going to have 2 winners, one main demo jam winner, and one which app are you most likely to implement in your org. So the poll is on. Go ahead and submit.
And while they're submitting, I've got some vouchers to give away. Just a reminder that the photo selection in there, you can win a voucher if you win that. Now, this is not the one winning right now, but it does happen to be one of my favorite ones up there right now. It's really beautiful. The one that's winning right now is the one with Andre and me. Come on, you guys got to get rid of that one. All right? So, for a Salesforce certification voucher, I've got 2 questions, and there might be 2 vouchers. The first question, since I see that the audience has grown significantly since we started this morning, which is a good thing for those who were here this morning, because the first question I have, and the first one to yell it out in my, my consideration is a good way. What are 2 of the values of YeurDreamin? We discussed it this morning.
Somebody tweeted a picture of it.
Yes, so raise your hand if you know the answer.
Doria.
What's that? Fun and equality, yes. Close, you got it actually, but I want one that was extra as well. Can you give one that was extra? I gave 2 extras.
This is the time to show your searching skills.
Come on. 2 extras, you won't find that online. What? Gemütlich, close, it was gezellig. Gezellig. And the other one was stroopwafels, yes. But since you were the first one to call it out, and you can share with him if you want to, but you can have a certification. So come see Andre afterwards, or myself, and we'll give you one. The second question, has anybody noticed the socks I'm wearing? Can you name them? What? So this cool group over here gets a certification. I don't know how to do that.
Which? To turn, I don't know, second question you want me to ask?
I mean, okay.
That was the easy.
Because, I mean, that was just, you guys got it right away. That was very good. Yeah. I do have one problematic issue there. While they're doing that, PJ, have you guys all answered the poll? Anybody not answer the poll? So PJ, if you can come up here for a minute.
I have a question. You can ask this. Like how many people?
You can ask it.
Okay, so.
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah. We do have, before you answer that question, we do have one issue. If we go back, do you remember the rules? Do you see the middle one in there? We've got to ask the audience what their opinion is.
Okay, in terms of?
In terms of, the question came up, do we need to disqualify anybody who showed slides? Okay, yell. Yell if you want, disqualify, say yes when I say that, and disqualify not disqualify, say yes when I say that. So first, disqualify. Do not disqualify.
Yes, do not disqualify.
Yes. Okay, so the answer is
Yeah, we should not disqualify now.
not disqualify. Okay, that's a
That was more
decision made by
louder.
Ankit. That's great. Okay, so you want to ask your question?
Yeah.
How are we doing?
So the second question is, what do you think are more in Amsterdam, people or bicycles? Can anyone tell me how many bicycles are there in Amsterdam?
Okay.
We feel? 3 times. Nah. It's a little less. So what's the population of Amsterdam?
800,000.
Fair enough. So Paul, you're close to winning. And how many bicycles are there? 700,000. We feel no. There are more. Close. No, still. So how?
We're going to save it for afterwards.
Yeah.
So no one wins
So
a
it's-
certification this time.
So it's
We'll get it for
1.2
later.
million. So there are 800,000 residents in Amsterdam, maybe kids included, and then there are 1.2 million bicycles, not including the ones which are in the canal.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have winners?
Yeah, we do. What I do find amazing is Ankit's German accent. I love it. Right?
I can also talk in my Indian accent.
Yeah,
if
there
you
we
want
go.
me
Yeah,
to.
yeah. So we do have
That is
winners.
no problem. That is no problem, sir.
But before we announce the winners, Ankit, stay up here because you're
Yeah.
going to announce the winners over here.
Okay.
Okay. So before we announce the winners, I just want to highlight that anybody hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So lunch is being served. It is not being served up here. It's being served downstairs, okay? So I've been told it's clearly marked, you know, the different vegetarians, halal and kosher and all the different aspects down there. I hope it is. But as you walk downstairs to where you walk to the appy room and things like that before, here's for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just don't go into the other rooms right now. Go straight downstairs and start eating, and it should flow through it quite well. Okay, so you want to call the winner. So the two winners, yeah? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I don't need that mic. So I know the winners. So first we are going to give the Demo Jam winner, of course. Any guesses? Yeah. So I'm really, really proud it's Flair. Give it up. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Servus. Takshin. No, congratulations. And now, which one to implement? Any guesses? Yeah? No, its own backup.
So I hope you have a gezellig afternoon. We're going to take some pictures of these up here, but you can stand up and walk out. And I just ask for the rest of the day, please dream on.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.